I love learning about commercial development and investing and building wealth, and this is the perfect group to do that.
That's what's truly unique about Wired, is that you have women who are working across the entire metro area, and they're sharing all their ideas.
This group really gave me the confidence to want to just jump off the sidelines and invest.
Welcome to Wired, Stories of Impactful Women podcast, where we spotlight bold, brilliant women shaping the future of commercial real estate, business, leadership, and beyond.
I'm Kimberly Downs.
And I'm Heather Luce. We're the voices behind Wired, that's women in real estate development, and your host for honest, empowering conversations that go way beyond buildings.
Every other Wednesday, we sit down with women of influence, entrepreneurs, innovators, and change makers to share their stories, insights, and the unfiltered truth behind their success.
So whether you're building a business, growing in your career, or carving your own path, you'll find connection, mentorship, and real-world tools right here.
This is Wired, Stories of Impactful Women podcast.
Welcome back to the Wired podcast. I'm Heather Luce.
And I'm Kimberly Downs, and we are at the Wired Holiday Mixer for 2025.
Yep, today we're going to have a special episode. We're going to be interviewing and highlighting various members of Wired, asking them just a few things and getting a behind-the-scenes look at what we do here.
This will be your opportunity to hear a little bit about what they love about Wired and why they're a part of the Wired group.
With MK. MK is a Wired member and investor in our Prairie Village investments. Hi, MK. Welcome.
Hola, how are you?
Good.
Tell us what you do, MK, for a living.
I am the Vice President of Business Development at Nelson Rudy. That's an engineering firm that's opening an office here in Kansas City soon.
Awesome. How long have you been a part of Wired?
I have been a part of Wired for probably 3 years, but it's been so fun, I couldn't even keep track if I tried.
So speaking of fun, what is probably your favorite event that Wired has held?
I really love the holiday parties. It's a chance to see everybody, and usually they're wearing something sparkly. It's just a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's a festive mixer, right? It's always good. What is something you're looking forward to with Wired?
I'm looking forward to exploring more investment opportunities. The first one kind of whet my palate for it, and I've learned a ton, and I'm excited to do more of it moving forward.
So you said you're a part of the Prairie Village project, right? Okay, so what was the biggest takeaway that you came from with that investment opportunity?
Biggest takeaway for me was learning how much I don't know. and so that's why I want to do more of it. I love learning about commercial development and investing and building wealth. And this is the perfect group to do that.
Awesome. What other programming do you think would help somebody kind of in your position that has invested or wants to invest and wants to do more of it?
I really just think the continuation of the CRE for Dummies programming, like Pro Forma 101 and how to select a property is super interesting. And then maybe continuing that through the development process would be really cool. Having one of our kind of construction management professionals do a course or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea.
That's awesome. Well, thank you. We appreciate you taking a little bit of time out of this holiday mixer to share with us all your knowledge.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for being here. Have fun.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for joining us. Right now we have Diane and Katie. They are with A&D Real Estate and Botwin Development Company. You want to start us off? How long have you guys been a part of Wired?
So I've been part of Wired for a year now. Diane is one of the OG members.
Founders.
And we're also sponsors of Wired as well.
Yeah, love that. Thanks for being here. What event stood out to you guys this year at Wired?
What event didn't stand out to us at Wired? I mean, the breadth and scope of opportunities to visit everything from Dominique Davidson's amazing renovation of an old building to things all the way out south. I mean, I think that's what's truly unique about Wired is that you have women who are working across the entire metro area and they're sharing all their ideas.
Yeah, we love the diversity.
Yeah.
And they're intimately sharing it.
Yeah.
You get to see the inside and pull the curtains back and really see the hard work they're putting into it.
Absolutely.
What is something you've learned about commercial real estate and developing from the Wired Group?
I learned how to herd kittens.
Thank you for hurting us.
Yes, I did. So our first project that a group of Wired women bought is on the West Plaza. And we originally had 23 investors. Wow. And that's a lot of kittens. And so I would say to be able to do that and in such a collaborative way, that was wonderful for me to learn how to do that.
Love that.
Yep. And what is one of your biggest takeaways from Wired?
How women show up for each other. I mean, in every aspect, from walking into a room and knowing no one and pulling you into a group, and how just supportive this industry can be. As someone that was in it long before I found Wired, and then after, it really is just transformative of the impact that we can have when we all band together.
Absolutely. Collaboration, right? And I feel like I learned so much from this group all the time. What is something that you guys are looking forward to in the future of Wired?
More and different stories, I guess. Seeing what people bring to the table, because I think as there are more women and more confidence and more opportunities, we'll get to see, just wonderful, different ideas, different creative responses.
Yep. I think that I've gone to an event recently that had so many women from this group at it, and to see those people more involved and more movement and more growth will just be amazing.
Yeah, love that. Is there a piece of programming that you think would help more women, or that you'd be interested to see us maybe highlight at a happy hour presentation?
I think the grounds up boring stuff. The performas, the contracts, the stuff that isn't shiny really helps women understand it. You can take those steps and get into this and invest this and move a project forward. But sometimes you got to get the boring spreadsheet done.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's the stuff that gets it done, right?
Good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you both for being here. We hope you enjoy the party, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
You know the drill.
We're here with Kimmy. Kimmy is a Wired member, commercial broker, and also an investor of the Pod Project. Hi, Kimmy.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, happy to be here.
Yeah. Tell us, how long have you been a part of Wired?
I have been in the commercial real estate world for about 4 years and joined Wired about 3.5 years ago. So
Awesome. What has been one of your favorite events that Wired has had?
The one that comes to mind first is the dub that we just did, mostly because it was just fun to get to see a new women's sports bar opening and get to learn how their struggles and hardships through that panel. So it's recent, but that was a really good one.
Yeah, and getting to know the owners of people who have done this amazing thing. So
1,000%, and some really good merch we all purchased at the end. So that might have been
t-shirt.
from a drink or two, but either way, it was good.
No, I love that
amazing food.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
was my favorite.
Kim's a big fan of the dub.
I have been back multiple times. I love it. Yeah. So what is something with Wired that you're looking forward to in this next year?
Yeah, I feel like in the last year, we've really grown with our members. And so I think in 2026, just having a lot more knowledge in the group across all different, architects, brokers, brings just a little bit more spice to the group. And with Wired going into its 10th year, I think we have some big things planned.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it too.
If you had to take away one huge takeaway that you've learned as you've invested in some of these projects, what would that be?
Oh, gosh. Well, through Wired, that was my first investment this summer with the Pod Project. So Wired really taught me to get off the sidelines and want to invest in something. I work for a local company that does a lot of investments, but this group really gave me the confidence to want to just jump off the sidelines and invest. And I think putting together and structuring the team really, really solidified how well the process is going. We all have told each other when we're too busy to take something on. We work really well together, and just getting that building up and running and ready for leases in Q1 will be really exciting.
That's awesome. That's what we want, right? We want more ownership, more women owning real estate. And you are an owner of that project. So that's awesome. What is a type of programming that we could feature in the future that would help someone that maybe wants to invest or has invested and wants to do more?
I think a good programming would be something about historic tax credits or TIFs, or just something in the redevelopment world. We have so many beautiful historic buildings here in Kansas City, but the process to redevelop those is not easy. So I think learning a little bit more of how we can get avenues into that and having consultants would be a fun one.
So if you met a woman and she said, how did you do it and why? What would be the one tip you would give someone to help them get invested?
Yeah. Why? Because I want to create more financial freedom for myself. You do one, then you can do another. So how? It doesn't have to be as scary as you think, especially because of the way we capital raise. So, it doesn't have to be $100K. Yeah. So just think about that. The investment can be a little bit smaller, and the barrier of entry is not as big as you think it is to get into some of these buildings.
Well, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Kimmy.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the party.
Is our podcast chair, Heather Luce. Heather is totally leading the new podcast. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. You can see it or listen because it's video and audio, right? Both options on YouTube. And we have the link on our website and in most newsletters when you get them. So she's been doing about 2 episodes a month, probably. Yeah, so we have quite a few out there. They're really awesome. You've got to get to listen to those. And she completely took that on.
Just remember, every time you lose a deal.
So I want her to have this necklace too. Let me sit here. Oh, here's a little glimpse.
Yeah. Really the case may be, use them as a growth opportunity and just say, what can I take away from this? What can I do to make myself 1% better tomorrow?
It was quite the task that you guys raised as much equity as you did as quickly as you did.
It takes a team,
a village, a big pod.
Thank you for joining us at the Wired 2025 Mixer.
We hope you learned something today. And if you guys want to learn more about Wired, check out the website, come to one of our upcoming events, or listen to our episode.
And what's the next episode, Heather?
Yeah, as we round out the year, we can't wait to feature our founders going into our 10th year of Wired, and also just a little year-end recap. So make sure you look out for our next episodes.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to the Wired Stories of Impactful Women podcast.
We hope you left today with something useful, something you can act on, share, or carry forward.
Subscribe to the show so you don't miss out on what's next. If this conversation matters to you, chances are it will matter to someone else.
And be sure to check out our upcoming Wired events. And if you have a member who you think should be featured on the podcast, or if you have interest yourself, reach out. We'd love to have you as a guest.
We'll catch you soon, right here on Wired.